Whispers in the halls, laughter behind my back. They think that kindness makes me fragile, makes me crack. But they don't see the fire burning deep inside. A heart unbreakable, standing tall with pride. You throw your words like stones, thinking I'll shatter. But I know the truth, you're the one who's battered. All the hate you spill is the hurt you hide. I see right through you, can't run from your lies. Just because you're kind don't mean I'm weak. I walk in peace while you live in defeat. You can't disrupt the light I hold. I rise above, my soul stays whole. I see the pain you carry buried underneath, trying to break me down just to find relief. But I won't sink, won't dim my shine. I stand my ground, this heart is mine. You throw your words like stones, thinking I'll shatter. But I know the truth, you're the one who's battered. All the hate you spill is the hurt you hide. I see right through you, can't run from your lies. Just because I'm kind don't mean I'm weak. I walk in peace while you live in defeat. You can't disrupt the light I hold. I rise above, my soul stays whole. When will you see? When will you face it? The war you fight is created. Let go, let God find a way. Maybe then you'll break the chains. I'm shaking, I'm still standing tall. Living life that I've heard it all. But nothing you do can take my peace. My strength is love, and love runs deep. I love myself inside and out.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I love myself and I will
Let's see what the
shine
current
out.
energy is.
I love myself every single way.
What is the current energy right now? Please and thank you, Spirit Team. Joy. Infuse life with happiness and laughter, spreading positive energy to those around you. Joy, a lot of joy. I am feeling good. You feeling good? And we have courage, summon inner bravery and determination, facing challenges with unwavering strength. Transformations. There's a butterfly transforming, coming. It's like coming out of the light in this new transformation. Anything else with the energy right now besides joy? Is there anything else besides joy and courage? Please and thank you. Joy and courage. I just said transformation, and look what's on the bottom, transformation. You want to do joy with the cards? You want to do light? All right, let's see what the soul light path wants to add with these two energies of joy and courage. Let us see, let us see. All right, Holy Spirit, what else with joy and courage for this beautiful energy? What does the soul path of light want to add with these two energies? Put that back. Here we go. Anything else? All right, we've got confidence, protection, compassion, decision making, confess to the universe, one step at a time, and expansion. You're very confident. You need to have more confidence. It says, I remain faithful to my inner guidance, knowing that everything unfolds according to God's plan, and I am empowered by this deep faith. Having confidence in yourself, having confidence in God's wisdom and love, and knowing that it's not wavering, it's unwavering. Like your trust in life is unwavering. Your trust in God's wisdom is unwavering. You have a lot of joy, you have a lot of courage because of what you've been through, and how you need to move along in the next step. You also are very protected. You know that you're protected. It says, I am divinely protected, surrounded by light and love at all times. I trust in the protection of the universe, knowing that I am safe, secure, and guided. No harm can come to me, for I walk in the light of divine protection. There's also a lot of compassion. You have compassion, and you are open to others to bring compassion your way. You open your heart to others. You extend kindness, understanding without judgment. You know how to create bridges of connection, healing not only yourself but the world around you. I feel empathy, so I feel that you're very empathetic, knowing that serving others allows you to grow stronger, not only with yourself, but in love, loving yourself. It's confirmation. Loving yourself. And in your decision, you have decided to choose positive energy, the light, choosing calm in every situation, choosing happiness regardless of the chaos that could be around you or outside of you, releasing fears and worries, and knowing that every step that you're taking moving forward is in your best interest, is for your higher self. And you know that you are making the best choices for your life right now, as you've confessed it to the universe. You've confessed it to yourself. You've made a confession to the universe, whether you physically wrote it down and let it go, wrote it in a journal and have it, or that is that intention, that constant intention of your heart space, um, knowing, openly expressing your thoughts and your intentions to the universe. Yeah, trusting that the universe hears and supports you um, in your journey on this path that you're on. But you're doing it one step at a time. You know that it takes one step at a time, whether it's a baby step, whether you're able to take one big step. There's steps at a time. You know that no matter how tall this mountain is or how many flights of stairs there are. Whoa, what was that? Sorry, that was a squirrel. So I just saw something. Um, where was I? Oh, yeah. It doesn't matter how many flights of stairs you have to go up, how many steps that it involves. You know that you are focused, you're staying present, that you're focusing on what you need to do at the task at hand. Um, you're reclaiming your balance, you're restoring yourself so you can fulfill your life desires, your manifestations. And you know that with each step that you make, you're getting closer to your goal. And the last one is expansion. Yeah, you're ever expanding, you're ever growing. You know, the more that you do, the more you learn, the more experience, uh, the more you change, the more your abilities grow. But the fact that you're willing to welcome in these changes, these new possibilities, allowing yourself to keep moving forward because you know that every step you take, you're coming closer to your higher potential, to the highest potential that you thought you probably could ever have. You are expanding. On the bottom is the way of light. You know that light is going to lead your way, right? Light's leading your way. There's a lot of ideas. You are starting this process where you are mastering your thoughts. You know what are your true thoughts and what could be like a shadow, something that is trying to trigger you, something that's trying to bring up a past remnant is what I'm getting. But you know what is real and what is not, and you're not allowing yourself to be um, taken into a direction that is not part of your path, that is not meant for you. That is something that you've moved on, you've let go of, and you're embracing this new power, this new light that you have. You are ready to start radiating. You're allowing yourself to radiate to different areas of your life, and you know that these obstacles that you're overcoming are just these obstacles you're overcoming are the weaknesses that you've had to get past in order to get stronger. In order to get stronger, and in doing so, you're going to be happier. You're going to find more joy. You're going to have harmony. I mean, you are coming more and more into your inner strength. You're coming more and more into your inner strength. That's beautiful. Let's see what the light warriors would like to say with this beautiful energy. I love the fact that you are accepting your courage, that you are allowing yourself to step out of your comfort zone and just try new things. Like the fact that you can face these challenges with strength and joy is a miracle in itself because not a lot of people can do that. All right. What else? Light warriors, what would you like to add to this energy of joy and courage and the confidence, the compassion, the expansion that you're going through is bringing so much harmony into your life? And you can feel it too. I know you can feel that harmony. Like you just you don't you don't want to get angry, and it's not like you're allowing yourself to get angry anymore. You know, if people are complaining, it's almost like it's like you're tuning them out or closing your ears off. All right, light warriors, angels, ancestors closest to the sun. What else would you like to say? What messages or information would you like to put in here as well with these energies? Please and thank you. I appreciate all of these messages for the collective. I'm sorry, I'm Nicole. Welcome in. Anything else? I will go through this one more time so you all have the ability to say what you need to say. And I give out the full message in its entirety. All right, so this will be the last time. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else? I find I am so cold at first, and then once I start getting into this energy, I start getting really warm. Anything else, please and thank you? All right, that was it. So, Light Wars, Light Warriors. Let's see what numbers we have. We've got 4, 30, 45, 13, and 4. So if you've been seeing the number 444, this is definitely a confirmation for you. Also have 3, 4, 5. So that's telling me that you've definitely been going up the steps. You've been climbing this ladder. All right. So the first card that came out is the Golden Unicorn, unicorn horn, which is wholeness. It's healing. This is part of your Earth Star chakra. Give your physical body what it needs for optimal well-being. Receive the gift of the unicorn's healing touch. Yeah, because you have distilled this confidence within yourself, and you know that these decisions that you're making, these confessions that you've made, each little step that you've made, this expansion is creating your wholeness, right? You're becoming more whole each day that you keep moving forward. You're feeling it. You are feeling it. Second card is Raphael's Emerald Wings, which is purification. I'll show you the card for this one. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is Raphael's Emerald Wings. I don't know if it comes through because it's kind of dark in here tonight. This is transforming. Give yourself the time and space you need to heal. Allow your emotions to flow freely. And you're doing that, and they're just saying, they're confirming that what you're doing right on track, because you are releasing, right? You're releasing your emotions, you're confessing things to the universe, you're allowing the light to take any of these worries or fears to just dispel them, right? And you're putting more love and compassion in your life. So when you're going through a healing and you're transforming, what else is, nothing, there's nothing that can stop you. You know what you're doing, you're right on track, especially when the follow up is unfolding timelines. That's just saying that, yes, you've done this before and you know the next step you need to take moving forward. And we're showing you that these timelines are unfolding. This is number 45. This is the moonbeam mermaid. This is cleansing. You've already purified, and now we're cleansing. Allows life's natural movements to bring you what you need and wash away what's no longer serving you. And that was already annotated right here in the way of light. This is, I love how they do this. They're literally saying every action that you've been taking right now, you're going through, you're healing yourself. You're taking the time, whether you're taking spiritual baths, whether it's just positive thoughts, doing your affirmations, you're going through and you're purifying yourself. You're purifying your energy, whether that is setting clear boundaries and making people move away, but you're purifying yourself. And now with the purifying, you're also cleansing yourself. You're cleansing yourself of what no longer serves you, what's not for your highest good. Adaptability is the next one, the willow tree. It's a grounding action. Trust life's natural movements instead of fighting change. You have everything you need to master this challenge gracefully. You're adapting. You always adapt. You always know how to adapt. But now this time, You're adapting to what feels right for you. You're adapting to how things are supposed to be moving for you moving forward. It's grounding. It's grounding your energies. It's grounding yourself, but still allowing yourself to elevate. The last one is the water dragon, which is sovereignty, protective. Don't let anything sway you from your path. Make your own decisions according to what's true for you. Yeah, that's literally what everything the soul path of light has said. The light warriors are pretty much just confirming everything that came out before. You know how to heal yourself. You know how to transform yourself and purify your energy, but purify the friendships, the relationships that you have around you. You know how to cleanse people out of your energy. You know how to just cleanse, period. Period. And if you're not, then you're taking the time and you're learning, right? You know how to adapt to situations, to people, to the shifts of energy. And in doing so, it allows you to also ground yourself, taking the time to ground yourself, knowing that if it's not meant for me, it's not right for me, I need to ground myself or I need to move myself away from this energy. And in the end, like I said, you need to move away, you need to ground, you need to protect. They're basically saying, you know how to, you're taking this time to protect yourself, protect your sovereignty, protect your peace of mind, your peace of heart. On the bottom is divinity, healing action, the nebula unicorn, number 46. So again, now we've got 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're definitely going up the stairs. You're going up. What were you going to say? Up the stairway, like the stairway to heaven. You know where the light is, where spirit's taking you, and they're saying there's so many more stairs to go. But you're getting closer to those frequencies. You're getting closer to those frequencies. It says, see the divine within yourself and others. Allow spirit to speak to you through all beings and experiences. This is your crown chakra. Yeah, crown chakra, which makes sense. If they're guiding you up the stairs through the light and they're saying you're getting closer to the light, you're working with your crown chakra. You're allowing your crown chakra to open, to expand, so you can actually get more of the universal, of the cosmic energies, more of like a star seed, something star seeds would do. What divine, okay, what divine doorways? That seems like we were taking out all the doorways. I guess, anything else, please and thank you. All right, so let's see what we have here. We have to do these in order. Okay, so the first one is slow and steady. Keep moving forward and doors will open for you in good time. Yeah, they're saying you're on a great pace. Don't rush yourself. You're doing what you need to do. Just keep being slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Wins the race. Rice. Why did I say rice? Maybe you need to start eating more rice. Oh, thank you, Spirit. If you can put out cooked rice, white rice, um, uh, spiritual energy, love rice. I don't know what it is about white rice. Um, it's an offering. They like offerings, is what I'm hearing, and I just heard rice. Past remnants, build your life despite any setbacks and rise above, thrive amid change. Yeah. Letting things go, expanding, right? Allowing things to just to go. I mean, the way of the light, allowing things to just go to the wayside that no longer serve you. You know what you need to do. You know what no longer serves you, and you're letting that stuff go, right? You're changing. This says soothing peace, heal from any stress, and cultivate a sense of calm. Nurture yourself. Yeah, they're saying, Nurture yourself. Keep having that compassion for yourself, okay? Keep having compassion. Celebrate yourself along the way. Pause to reflect. Embrace the time of rest to prepare for what's to come, wisdom and stillness. Anytime you're healing yourself, you need to take that time to make those pauses, to reflect. They're saying doesn't always have to be chaos. It doesn't always have to be on the go, go, go. They're saying, yes, you complete something, you can still take that time. You can pause, you can reflect, embrace what you did, allow it to sink in before you move on to the next task at hand. Allow that energy to come into you to make you more whole. Gentle passing, honor lessons of the past and prepare to start again. Promise of tomorrow. Yeah, that whole soothing piece, nurturing yourself, past remnants, gentle passing, honor the lessons of the past, honor them. They're not, lessons are not always great, um, but they're saying don't worry if it wasn't something great. Don't worry about it. Just honor it and just move on. Okay. Don't allow it to don't allow it to stick to you. Just let it pass you by. Okay. Honor the lessons of past and just remember that there's always tomorrow. The fiery passion. While this time is intense, it leads to empowerment for your future. The way of the light. Okay. In this one, you can actually see the the fire in the doorway, the passion in the doorway. It's telling you to come through. Like there's so much passion on this side. There's so much intensity. You're gonna feel so much more empowered. So just keep persevering. Keep forging ahead is what they're saying. The last one says many option. Each door you open adds more to your experience. Endless potential. I honestly believe that you can never have too many tools. Okay? You can never have too many tools. Um, you can never have like there are just endless things that you can do, that you can learn. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Experience is power, but knowledge is power. And it doesn't have to, it's not school knowledge. It's learning whatever it is that you're doing as much as you can. Just keep soaking things up. Just keep soaking up information. Because each door you step through, each thing that you learn is another accolade that you can have, is like another cape that you can put on, like just building up your Superman, your Superwoman powers. It adds another layer of beauty to you. It adds another layer of beauty to you. On the bottom, it says, address obstacles head on and don't be discouraged. Clear your path. To me, that is saying, don't don't be worried or don't be discouraged if somebody says something that's discouraging, or if somebody's not supporting you the way that you wish they would support you. They're saying that is a limitation that you'd be putting on yourself. Don't allow someone to try to limit you, limit your mind, limit your potential. So don't be discouraged by what people say or don't say. As long as you are secure within yourself, you you have the courage. They're saying you have the courage. So don't allow somebody else to try to limit you. You have the courage to keep forging ahead, to keep moving. And don't forget, you bring joy. You're the one that can bring joy into any situation. Don't let anybody else try to take your joy away. You have that ability to just say, I reject your reality. I should say, I reject your sense of reality because your reality doesn't match me. So that must be yours, but it doesn't reflect onto me. So I'm rejecting what you think is reality because that doesn't work for me. So they're saying just keep forging ahead. You're doing a great job. The light is always going to be the key for you, and don't worry about what people say or don't say. As long as you're comfortable with yourself, as long as you know that you're doing the right thing and that you're on the right path, who cares what anybody else thinks? Who cares? You didn't ask them to be judge and jury, right? Did they ask, if you didn't ask for it, don't accept it. If you didn't ask for their opinion, don't take it, right? Because this is your time for transformation. I mean, that was the bottom card. This is your time for transformation. It's your time. You have this decision. This is in front of you. And the beautiful angels, anything else that you would like to add to this? Please and thank you. If there's anybody out there that has a question, if you'd like to know some information, please put it down in the chat. I'll give you the truth. I'll let you know what you need to know. Spirit doesn't play. They know I don't pull any punches. This was your sign. I see you here. This is your sign. Ask what you want to ask. Ask what you want to ask. All right. Anything else? Beautiful angels, this is your sign. If you have something that you want to ask, if you need clarity, please put it down in the chat. Please put it down in the chat. You're going to get the honest to goodness truth. I don't pull any punches. This is your sign of growth. This is your chance to grow. How many signals have you been getting about your growth? How many signs have you been getting about your growth? How many times have you seen lights flicker? Growth. Growth. Elemental magic. I really like. I do. I love all these cards. All right. Elemental magic. Holy Spirit. Angels. What else with this energy of joy, change, and joy, courage? Why did I say change? Because because of transformation. So someone's doing a lot of changing right now. Someone's doing a lot of growing right now. The confidence is building up. They're seeing signs, but they're not sure if they're the signs that they're supposed to be seeing. But I just heard, yes, these are the signs that what you've seen, I just heard today was your sign. And now I'm getting chills. So that is confirmation. You are slowly building up your confidence and you are growing. I just heard a bird. I just got like a bird, but when I asked for clarification of a bird, I heard robin. So maybe you just saw a robin today, or you've been noticing more robins coming into your yard, or the name Robin just could be significant. Okay. Elemental magic, please, and thank you. Elemental magic, please, and thank you. What else would you like to say? Thank you. What else would you like to say? The first card that came out is One with All. One with All. Taking the time to be more, I keep getting connected. So connected. Taking time to calibrate yourself, taking time to be more connected with your inner self, with your internal state, finding a way to become more connected within yourself. Finding a way to, the natural way of aligning yourself with the path of least resistance, embracing a sacred pause, like I said earlier, the ability to take that pause to reflect. You know, you don't always have to be on the go. There are reasons why when you accomplish something, that is then your time. That is like spirit saying, universe saying, now is your time to just, all right, just chill. Just chill for a little bit, okay? You did a fabulous job. Just take it in, embrace it, enjoy that moment before you move on to the next step. This is your time to just embrace this moment that you have, this first accolade that you just got. Celebrate that. They're saying it's time to celebrate before you move on to the next step. It is vital. Rest is not only a physical respite, but a vital internal state of being. It is pause where the energies of your essence recalibrate. That's what I just said. Naturally aligning with the path of least resistance. Embrace the sacred pause. Being the hare, I mean, it's, he's resting, right? The rabbit's always on the go. The rabbit's always fast, trying to get to the end faster than anybody else. And they're saying even the rabbit takes time to pause. You need to take time to pause and celebrate all that you've done so far. You don't, just because you finished one thing doesn't mean you have to jump to the next thing. They're saying stop. Celebrate what you just did. Allow those energies to sink into you before you move on to the next task. It is vital because otherwise you get so carried away in trying to just keep going and going and going that you can literally get lost in your own chaos. That internal conflict can actually cause a chaos because you're moving too much. You need those times to just stop and just let things just settle and let things just be. It just gets to be too much. This one is Abundant Earth. Now, with Abundant Earth, very beautiful. It says, allow yourself to be cradled in the arms of Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, acknowledging the endless possibilities that unfold when you align with the natural flow of abundance. You are deserving of life's riches. And I mean, for them to come out saying, one with all in Abundant Earth. So every time that you're completing a phase, every time that you are mastering a step, you're becoming abundant, right? Every time you master something, you're abundant. You've learned something new, you've gained more experience. And you're growing. You are growing through this whole process. And they're saying the more abundant you are, the more aligned these natural energies are going to be flowing in and through you. And remember, possibilities are limitless. The only limitations out there are the ones that you place upon yourself. Anything else with one with all in Abundant Earth with these beautiful energies of joy and courage, transformation, right? Welcoming new beginnings and personal growth. And growth is out here twice now. You're saying grow. You're growing. Be confident in yourself. Be confident in this growth. All right. You're not sidestepping anything. Don't think that you're sidestepping. All right. Anything else, please, magical? This is the last time I'm going to go through. Please and thank you. Okay. Oh, sorry. All right. Anything else, please and thank you. On the floor. That means there's a lot of significance with this one. Elixir of truth. Let go of external expectations and societal pressures, and instead allow the radiant light of your inner essence to shine forth unapologetically. This is the spirit card. You know what your truth is. Don't let anybody else tell you different. Okay? And just like I said earlier, you're speaking your truth. You're standing your ground. Don't be apologetic for who you are, for what you represent. Don't apologize. Okay? You can reject other people's realities because if it doesn't align with you and it's not yours, reject it. Okay? Don't cave into other people pressuring you, or they say societal pressures. That's like when I think of societal, instantly I got to social media. There's so much fake stuff on social media. That's why I don't even go on it. I don't have any accounts on social media. This is the only social media, if you want to say it, that I do. I don't do Facebook or any of the other crap. It's to me, it's all BS. It's just people faking. Nobody's real. I don't think I've ever met. When I used to be on it back in the day, yeah, it was like family and friends. But people are so fake that all to me, all that stuff is just bullshit. People are faking just to get along, faking to make it right. They're saying right now, your inner essence is radiating light. Okay, so shine. Don't be apologetic. Be unapologetic. Don't let people push you around. And on the bottom is Winds of Change. That's a really pretty card. I'm going to put that. No, I don't know if you really can see it all that well because I'm not really sure how well the light's coming through because it's pretty dark in my room. Been doing a lot of readings today, so it's like too much light. All right, this is air. So this is all about communication. This is about movement. And when I'm looking at this Winds of Change, definitely seeing a lot of colors. I am seeing purple, so that is your brow chakra, your psychic. There is the blue, which is your truth. That's your throat chakra. There's also the orange, which is your sacral chakra. That is nurturing yourself, allowing yourself to be nurtured by yourself. Okay, giving yourself the ability to nurture yourself, having the courage to do so. There's also turquoise in here and a little bit of yellow, which is your creativity, allowing yourself to be creative and not allowing people to stifle your energies in the process. The card says, you are not defined by the circumstances around you, but by the courage. Courage was just out here that resides within. Allow the currents to carry you towards new horizons and let courage be your constant companion. Nothing can stop you. Only you can stop yourself, right? Go with the wind. If the wind is pushing you forward, allow it to propel you forward. If it's pushing you back, it's telling you you need to take a step back. The winds of change are there for a reason. If it's pushing you to the right, if you feel like you need to move to the right, it's saying, hey, you need to take a side step. You need to shift your energy to the right a little bit. That's what it's telling you. If it's telling you if you feel like that pressure's pushing you back, it's saying, hey, take a step back. Just sit for a moment, pause, reflect on what just happened before you start moving forward. It's all about the way you move, about the way you communicate, and speaking your truth. They're saying don't stop. Okay? Stay balanced. Keep being lighthearted. Lighthearted was out earlier. It's all about your growth, right? And you seeing the signs. You've been seeing the signs. I'm hearing you've been ignoring the signs because you're just not really sure what signs you're supposed to be looking for. That's what I just heard. You're not really sure what signs you're supposed to be looking for. What signs do you want to see? That's what you need to put out there. I want to see a white feather. This is what I'm putting out there. Okay. So you say, I want to know, I want to, yes or no. They're always yes or no answers or questions. If you want an answer just from spirit, from God, from Jesus, from your angels, they have to be yes and no questions. Okay. It makes it easier when you want your answers to come through. It makes it easier if it's a yes or no. Otherwise, it gets too confusing. They don't understand. They need better communication. They need you to be very explicit on what you're asking for, on what you're needing your answer to be. And if you want a sign or a signal to clarify what you're asking for, then you tell them what you want that sign to be. Do you want to see a feather? Do you want it to be a white feather? Do you want it to be a black feather? Do you want it to be a cardinal or a blue jay? Be specific on what you're asking for. Be very specific. Do you want to see a bird fly in front of you? Are you looking for a raven? Are you looking for, is it a bird? Are you looking to see money on the ground? Oh, money on the ground. So that's a sign I just heard that somebody's just seen. Somebody's been seeing coins on the ground. That's your ancestor. That is a loved one sending money. That's not angels. When you see coins on the ground, that is a very close loved one that is allowing you to know that they are with you. And I just got grandmother. So I feel that definitely it's somebody's grandmother that has passed over that is leaving coins. And I just got, it's funny, I saw a penny in my third eye, but I heard dime. So maybe or maybe somebody's seen pennies and dimes, or maybe you're seeing pennies but you're asking for dimes, or vice versa. But I saw a penny in my third eye, but I kept hearing dime. So something between pennies and dimes. Only you know your story and how that works with you. If anybody has any questions, wants to know anything, put it down in the chat. That's all I say. Put it down in the chat. I want to give you the honest truth. Spirit, they know we don't play here. Okay, I don't play here. We don't play. Um, we're going to give you the honest truth. I don't sugarcoat anything. If you want something, you want to know the truth, I'm going to tell you. That's how spirit works with me. What else would you like me to bring out here? Blockages? Somebody's going through blockages. Where's the blockage deck? That's not blockages. Blocks. So somebody's going through blocks, I guess. I haven't touched this deck in a while. All right. So let's see what blockages need to be cleared that you may be experiencing on your path right now. I just heard 1 to 2. So maybe this is something that you've been dealing with for about 1 to 2 weeks. Definitely not days. I'm definitely getting like 1 to 2. And it's definitely hasn't been years, and it hasn't been months. So this is something that you've been dealing with for about 1 to 2 weeks. There's an uncertainty I'm hearing. That's what I just heard. I just heard uncertainty. Like you're very uncertain about something, whether it's work or whether it's a relationship. No, I just got, you're very uncertain about the next step that you're supposed to be taking forward. That's what I heard. That's for somebody in particular. Okay. Angels, yeah. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What types of blockages are out here that need to be worked on? What is out here? Age issues. You feel too old or young to date or have issues with your partner's age. Don't don't worry about, well, make sure they're legal first, okay? They got to be over 18. Let's just put it that way. I'm going to put that out there before anything. Age age should never be an issue as long as you're consenting adults and you're over the age of 18. Age is not an issue. Age is a number, right? Age is a number. I'll tell you, I would not, don't be so worried about the age. I just heard like, well, I'm going to age a lot older. They're younger than me. I'm going to be getting to this certain age, and then are they still going to be attracted to me? I'm going to tell you right now from people that I've talked to. When I used to work with individuals, the elderly in the hospitals, I used to go and see them in the hospital because they need people to talk to, right? They need love, they need support. And not a lot of people go visit their families or their parents or grandparents in the hospital if they're in hospice or if they're in long term care. And I made it my mission to make sure that everybody has somebody to talk to, that everybody felt loved. That was what I did. And I'll tell you right now, those that were married that had that were age differences, age was just a number. They did not see the person. You may be like 65, and the person that you're with is in their 40s or like early 50s. They don't look at you as you're 65. They see the person that they fell in love with, however old you were. They see your eyes. They see the soul behind your eyes. They don't look at your age. Don't worry about your age. Age is a number. Just make sure you're both legal. That's all I'm saying. But don't let age become an issue. If that is a blockage for you moving forward in a relationship, they're not looking at that. They're not looking at your how the age is wearing on your face or your body. That's not what drew them to you. What drew them to you is your internal, is your insides. Is your light. That's what drew that person to you. Okay, so don't worry about the age. The other one that just came out is eye candy. Yeah, what? Thank you, Spirit. Right there. I just see age issues came out, and I just said, don't worry about age. Just make sure you're both legal. Everybody's over age of 18. Who freaking cares how old your partner is? Don't let it bother you. If you're 32 and your boyfriend or girlfriend is 23, who gives a fuck? Nobody cares, right? Nobody cares. And the card to clarify that was eye candy. Beauty fades. It's what's inside that matters. Age is just a number, it's irrelevant. Choose someone for their inner beauty and personality. And if you're really questioning whether you should be someone because they may be older than you or younger than you, don't worry about that. They're not worried about that. I can tell you that right now. They look at what's inside, the beauty inside a person, the personality. I mean, you think about it. If you're with somebody and, say you grow old together and, 80s or whatever, 70s, whatever, are you really seeing the person how they look on the outside, or are you still remembering that beauty that drew you to them, that made you fall in love with them? I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be the internal, because that is how men see women as they get older. If you're in a true, loving, committed relationship and you know that this is supposed to be, that man is going to look at his woman. He doesn't see the age on her face. He sees that inner beauty. He sees the love and that beauty behind her eyes. Okay? All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else? What other blockages are out here? compatible. You don't really believe there's a match for you. Have an open mind. So you feel that they're not compatible with you because of an age difference, because you're different generations. That has nothing to do with it. Do you ever think that maybe you connected because you were in a past life together? Do you ever think that maybe you're connected because there's a spiritual connection? You don't have to have everything be the same as the other person. It's great to have differences. You know, one could be a reader of books and one could be a reader on devices. It doesn't matter that there's differences between the two of you, whether it's age or whether it's likes and dislikes. That's the beauty of being with somebody that's truly compatible with you, is that you're not going to be the same. You want differences because that's what keeps the excitement. That's how you learn and grow and be able to experience new things, because you don't have all the same similarities and likes. You know, that's what allows you to open up and to broaden your horizons. Or maybe you're just somebody that feels that, you know, you'd never find anybody that would be compatible for you. You know, you've had a hard time. You don't want to do the dating apps, and I don't blame you. Um, you know, you're not a bar person. You don't like to do the bar thing. You just feel that you're having a hard time finding somebody that is compatible with you. And Spirit's just saying you just got to have an open mind. You may meet somebody in a grocery store. You may meet somebody in a library. You might meet somebody at the DMV. Um, don't always look at the differences as being an incompatibility. Differences are what, like I said, is what's going to help you grow. It broadens your horizons. It expands your mind. Oh, so these two came out together, so they have to go together. Changing them and addiction. So if somebody has an addiction, don't try to change them. They need to be able to change themselves. They have to want to change themselves. Trying to change someone else, it never works, and it won't. It's going to blow up in your face because you're the one that's going to get hurt. And if you can't accept them for who they are, then you need to move on. It says you are either obsessed with someone or struggling with an addiction. Get help. Chaos. When you try to change somebody, it's going to bring in chaos. Why would you want to change them anyways? You don't, and that, you know, and when it comes to relationships, whether it's love, friendship, um, you attract people in according to your energy. And why would you want to change somebody that you've brought into your inner circle? You need to accept them for who they are, or just move on. I mean, you were attracted to that person for a reason. Why would you want to change them? If you feel they're going down the wrong path, whether it's an addiction or whether you're just obsessed when trying to change them, That's not going to work out for you, and it's not going to work out for them. It's going to blow up in your face. And even if you did have that ability to change them, don't you think at some point they're going to, what is that word, Spirit? Don't you feel that they're going to hold that against you? When you try to change people, it never works out for the fact that they're going to resort back to the way that they are, because that's just who they are. You wouldn't want somebody to try to change you. Why would you want to try to change somebody else? When you're with somebody, you grow, right? If you're a friend with somebody, you grow the friendship together. If you're in a relationship, you're growing in the relationship together. You're changing for yourself. You're not trying to change the other person. And if the other person's trying to change you, move on. Like, that's a red flag. Go. Just leave. It's not worth it. Okay? If they can't accept you for who you are, it's time for you to get to stepping. Okay? Any other blocks? Any other black spirit that people are trying to work through? I'll go through. Okay? One last time. Last time, please and thank you. Remember, just be slow and steady. I don't like some of these cards that are coming out. I really hope that somebody's not tolerating abuse. Talking from experience, please don't tolerate abuse. And I say that from the depths of my heart. Somebody that has lived with abuse from the age of 19 to the age of 32, please don't. Please don't. Don't put yourself in that situation. Card came out as vulnerable. You cannot experience true intimacy unless you open your heart and be yourself. Anxiety. You're afraid to get close to someone. They are scared too. Give them a chance. That not compatible. The feelings that you're having right now, they are feeling the exact same thing. Just as you are afraid to be vulnerable, they're afraid to be vulnerable. But they're saying that is the only way to experience this relationship. That is the only way that you're going to be able to move forward, is if you allow yourself to be vulnerable. Open your heart, and you can open your heart so you can be yourself. If you try to get into a relationship, a friendship, and your heart is closed, that's not going to go anywhere. It's slowly stopping before it starts, because you're not allowing yourself to be your true authentic self. You're not allowing that person to be the true authentic self if the table is reversed. There's somebody out there, or people out there, that believe love sucks. It says you have stopped believing in love. Let yourself heal so you can be open again. That is somebody that is stuck in anxiety right now. I feel that is anxiety. They're afraid to be vulnerable. They have a lot of anxiety. They've been hurt so much in the past that they just get to a point where they don't know who they can trust, who they can open up to, but let alone who they can be vulnerable with. But why did you stop believing in love? Is it because you got hurt so much, or is it because you're afraid to be vulnerable? That's a question you need to ask yourself. The card that I was talking about earlier, I really hope somebody's not, is tolerating abuse. Any kind of abuse is not okay. You deserve someone who treats you well. If someone's gaslighting you all the time, leave them. If someone's trying to make you feel less than, leave them. If somebody, all they have to say is rude things, projecting negative stuff on you, leave them. If somebody literally lays a hand on you, I hope you fucking leave. If somebody threatens you, I hope you fucking leave. Because I'm telling you right now, nobody, no man, no woman, no human is worth time, energy, is worth a life if they are abusing somebody. Do not tolerate somebody being abusive. Period. It says fixing them. You can't fix someone. They have to want to change, accept them, or let them go. This has literally been a theme in these cards right now for these blockages. This is a theme. What is going on out there, people? What is going on? Somebody doesn't want to change. Somebody is either verbally abusive or mentally abusive. Somebody has gotten some anxiety. They're afraid of letting their guard down. They're scared of giving chances because they've done it so much over and over and over again. They're tired of being vulnerable. They feel like they're opening themselves up too much. Maybe this person that they're with has an addiction. Maybe they're obsessed about something. I don't know if it's gaming. I don't know. There's some type of addiction out here. I'm not really getting that it's drugs. I'm really getting that it's just an addiction, whether they're on their phone all the time, whether they're gaming, um, whether they're just like in social media, like on, it's just, I just get like they're on something all the time. And like they're struggling. And look at this, fixing them and changing them. They both came out. You can't fix somebody. You can't change somebody. They have to want to do this for themselves, okay? They have to want to do this for themselves. So that's what we have out here for the blockages. On the bottom is lone wolf. It says, are you really a loner or are you afraid of loving someone who could hurt you? Thank you, Spirit. I mean, this is really all about somebody just being so afraid of being hurt again. Somebody just doesn't want to be vulnerable. They want to, they either someone's trying to change you or you're trying to fix or change someone else. There's a lot of anxiety around this situation. There is some form of abuse. You know, it doesn't always have to be physical abuse. It can literally just be verbal words. It could be lack of communication. It could just be, there's so many different ways of abuse. You have to look it up. There's so many different forms of abuse when it comes to relationships. Um, if you have to shut your heart down, it's time for you to leave. You know, alone. The first card that came out was love. I don't know if, no, it wasn't the first card. It was the third card that came out was love sucks. And then the last card is lone wolf. Are you really a loner? Or are you just afraid? Are you just afraid to allow yourself to open up? And if you are afraid to open up, then you've got a lot more healing to do. Okay. You've got a lot more healing to do, but please, if there is abuse in any source, please look up abuse because like I said, abuse doesn't always have to be physical. It could be mental. It can be literally as somebody ignoring you all the time. That's abuse. Okay. That is abuse. They're not giving you the time of day. They treat you like you're not there. But you always feel like you're walking on eggshells. That's abuse. All right, get out of it. It's not worth time or energy. So we got, where is that deck? Yeah, I want to see that deck. So do you want to know who some of these people are? Let's see if we can get a little more clarity, a little more insight. All right, first we're going to clarify life situations, but they're wanting me to look at these true crime oracle cards. I'm gonna move all this to the side. It's all getting in my way. Let me clean this up a little bit. This is just too much. Got to clean the space, you know? Cleaning the space. All right. Cleaning the space up. I feel like somebody else needs to clean their space. Somebody needs to clean their space. Get out some of that energy. I'm getting like somebody's got some stagnant energy. Open up some windows. Get that air flowing. Especially now that we're getting into cooler temps. Yeah, open up your windows. I had mine open today. That was nice. That was nice. Okay. So let's see what Spirit is saying, what some of these life challenges are that are going on. I mean, you've seen some of the blocks. They may or may not pertain to you, you know. You know your story. You know what will or what does and does not fit. I'm going to get rid of this stuff. You know what is your story. All right. I had to get that out of the way. Okay. So life's challenges. Oh, no, these are clarifying life situations. My bad. Clarifying life situations. Clarifying. All right, let's clarify. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can you clarify some of these life situations that are going on out there in the collective, please? No, that was me. That was me. I'm going to get them all out here and see what they're saying. Whoa. Please don't put any more on the floor. And then we go, after we clarify these life situations, I'm going to get these true, they want me to add the true crime, so I guess we can get a closer look on the individual, whether it's you or somebody on the outside. Anything else, please and thank you. Last time, please and thank you. I would like at least one more card so I can clarify this cloud of unknowing. Thank you. Or a couple. Bottom first. All right, so I need to move these. I'm going to put that there unless you give me more. Am I going another row? Am I doing another row? heard possibly. How's that an answer? Possibly could give you more. All right, last time going through. If there's anything else, please share it. Thank you. I'm thinking that is like the card to, yeah. Okay. The main thing they want to say is to commit to your journey. That is the main thing. They want you to commit to your journey because you are on the right track. Um, all right. They want you to commit to your journey. They know what you're feeling inside your heart. You know what you're feeling inside your heart. They want you to be honest with yourself. Listen to the whispers of your heart, for you know the whole truth. Okay? Don't worry about what other people are saying, what other people are thinking. You know what's true. All right? This next one is on your own. It's time to take some time alone or be single to get a new perspective. Right track. You're going in the right direction, so keep moving forward. Spiral into creative vortex, unleashing imaginative power to manifest your dreams into reality. Float on the clouds of the unknown, surrender to the mystery, embrace the sacred within. Seek balance and amid the chaos and find harmony within yourself. Grasp the feather of hope, a delicate symbol of upward promises and an uplifting future. Soaring into the boundless sky of clarity where insights are as infinite as the azure expanses. Practice mindfulness to be present in the moment and gain insight. Be here now. And secure your foundation, fostering growth and stability for a thriving journey ahead. This is your root of success because with determination, go all in for the long term. Your steadfast focus will bring lasting rewards. So please commit to your journey. If you need to do this on your own, then please do it on your own. But they're saying you are on the right track. You've been listening to the whispers in your heart. You've been using your creativity. You know that there's the unknown out there. There's tons of mysteries. I mean, this is the world, right? This is the 3D. There's tons of mysteries out there. Just embrace what comes your way. Embrace the love. Embrace what you have within you. Don't be afraid to seek balance, even though there's chaos around you. Be that dual balance. Balance the light and the dark outside of you and inside of you. Be that duality. And also grasp that feather of hope, right? Always look for the possibilities. Always look for the uplifting aspects instead of the downward aspect. Always look for the positive stuff. Uh, if you need clarity, please take that time to stop and go within to seek uh, internal clarity, because your heart space, your heart, if it's coming from your heart, it's going to be true. Okay. Be here now. Just always practice being in the present. If you feel yourself getting sidetracked and you're going above, well, if you find yourself getting sidetracked, find something that's going to help you to bring yourself back into the present, to be present and stay committed. And overall, they want you to trust yourself. Trust yourself, okay? Trust yourself. Let your intuition be your compass. Be the compass that leads you through murky waters. Yeah, be that lotus. Be the lotus growing out of the murky waters. Okay? That's beautiful. I like that. I like just how straightforward that is, saying, you know, you're just keep being honest with yourself. You do what you have to on your own if you need to do it on your own. Yeah, because, if it's your path and if this is a quest that you're doing, not everybody's going to be a part of that. That's why it's called our own path, our own journey. People can be on our journey, but it's our own path, okay? All right, let's see what these true crime cards are saying. Sorry. A lot of spiritual energy right now. I've been doing so many readings today that I know this, I'm almost done. And like, what? See, it's already going on 1:45 in the morning. Holy cow. I can't believe it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I've been doing this crap all day. Can't call it crap. I'm tired right now. It's a lot of spiritual energy. It's just, yeah. All right. What do you want? What is out here with this true crime? What are we looking at? Why did you want me to bring these cards out? What am I missing? What do I need to see? What do people need to see? What needs to be out here? Holy Spirit, angels, run away. Run away. Clarify, please. Clarify the runaway. Clarify, run away. Please and thank you. Clarify, run away. Clarify. Secret. Okay. Clarify, run away, secret. Am I pulling something different right now? Because this is not the same energy that I just got done reading. I need to, hold on. I need to pull these cards up because this is an absolutely different energy. I've got somebody sneaking in here. All right, Spirit, who is sneaking in? Because this has literally just changed the energy right now. So the energy that I'm pulling out, and this is separate. This is absolutely separate from what time is on the clock. Where's my clock? So I'm at an hour 23. And everything up to this point has been that energy. This is a different energy. Now I'm being told about something different. So sidestepping. There was an accident. Car accident on the road. Something about a road. There is an accident out here. Someone's holding a secret. Someone ran away from this. Somebody caused an accident is what I just heard, and they ran away. Somebody caused an accident and they ran away. Please clarify. Man, they're in regret. I bet. Okay, so we've got somebody who caused an accident. They're keeping the secret to themselves. It's very close. I just heard it's very close to the chest, but they're in deep regret right now. Can you clarify? Anything else? Clarify, please. Okay, so that's one. This is not the same as that one. Yeah, I can feel the energy is way different right now. Way different. So there is somebody that caused an accident. Okay, they are in deep regret right now. Um, they ran away from this accident. It was a car accident. They caused this car accident. And they are holding this very close to their chest. They're holding this secret. Hmm. They are holding that close, very close to their chest. I need to get a person on that one because this one down here, this energy is one, and then I've got a lot of cold air coming over here from my right side. This is a different energy. This has something to do with I feel like this is almost like a prophecy right now. I don't like doing my prophecies live on the air, to be honest with you. I don't like this one at all. There is a plane. Do I have to? Okay. There is a plane that I'm getting 1 to 3 days. There is a plane that's going to be going down in about 1 to 3 days. It's going to end up either on a beach or near a beach. Um, or I'm being told that someone plans on traveling. What are you trying to say? There's a plane going down in about 1 to 3 days. It's either going to land on or near a beach. I'm getting the number 3, so I feel like there's going to be 3 people involved. Unfortunately, nobody's going to survive. They were traveling, they came a distance, or they planned on traveling. Like they're definitely like it's not like somebody is in a plane and they're just having fun, just doing a short trip, a short jaunt to somewhere. No, this was like a travel thing. So for me, I'm getting this is more of like a private plane. Like this is private. Now, serial killer came in. And I get conflicted with that one sometimes. It's almost like somebody is trying to take a plane out. They've traveled a distance. I need more clarification on this airplane accident, this airplane going down, please. Clarify this airplane going down, please. I just heard 1 to 3, 1 to 3 days. Currently, they're staying in a motel. The people that are going to be on this plane, that are going to be that are traveling right now, it's like what I'm hearing is that they're in a hotel, motel right now. They're making plans to do this trip, and I keep getting private jet. This is a private jet. Maybe they're flying to a beach, or they're trying to take off from a beach type area, but the plane doesn't make it too far. That's why I keep getting like it's around a beach type area. So whether I'm just going to tell you what I heard. I just heard Florida. Okay? I just heard Florida. So I really hope that a plane is not going down in 1 to 3 days down in Florida. It's going to be a private jet. I hope that's not going to happen. I hope that's not true. But that's what I am getting right now. That there could possibly be a plane that is going down in 1 to 3 days. A private jet that has to do with the state of Florida. Something about a cover-up. Something about a cover-up. I don't know. Do I have to post this? I don't know if live's already posted. I don't even know right now. But I don't even know if I want this to go out because for me to be told that there's going to be a private jet going down in about 1 to 3 days, and it has to do with it has to do with the state of Florida, it has to do with a beach, and that nobody's going to survive. And I got three people. What is this? Alive imprisonment. Oh my gosh. I'm going to move that to the side for a minute. Clarify this alive and imprisonment, please. Are we on a different one now? Were those supposed to come out with that? No? Okay. Just the affair. Does this all have to do with an affair? I just heard no. That is separate. So that plane going down is separate. This person who caused an accident that is keeping it a secret and has lots of regret is another energy. This serial killer that's in a hotel, or whomever is in a hotel right now, but I'm getting like the serial killer, the person who was going to cause this plane to go down. That's why they're coming out as a serial killer. It has to do with Florida. Like, this is seriously Florida. That's all I keep hearing from Spirit is Florida. Now, I pray that this does not come to fruition. But if I'm being told by spirit that this is something that's going to happen in 1 to 3 days, I have a feeling that this is actually going to happen in 1 to 3 days. There is going to be a private jet that's going to be going down. There's going to be 3 people on board. And I'm not sure if any of those 3 people are going to survive. Because what I'm getting right now is that what I heard was Florida, private jet. I heard beach. I heard death. I heard going down, and the person that's responsible for this plane going down is currently at a hotel right now. Okay, so that's a different energy. Now we've got somebody else over here. Please give me more information about this alive, imprisonment, and affair. Please and thank you. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. Well, aren't you just a... Oh my gosh. All right. Clarify any more for this affair, this social media. Anything else for this? Okay. Holy Spirit. I'm getting to the end. Excuse me. My energy is getting tapped. Yeah, hour and a half. All right. Um, let's look at this last energy. Somebody feels imprisoned. Somebody has been doing a lot behind the scenes on social media. What about this affair? I'm hearing that somebody felt imprisoned in the relationship that they're currently in. And the only time that they felt alive is when they were going behind somebody else's back having an affair. This is something that they've organized. This is something that um, has taken a lot of planning to, like, literally to try to get away with this. And it all started on social media. Like, that's how it came to fruition. It's what I'm hearing is almost as if like they use social media as their I heard escape, but I'm getting more than it's just like an escape. I'm hearing it like it's like they can use that as almost like as an excuse or as something. Oh, it's like right there, and I'm trying to pull it out, and I can't pull it out. What is that word you're trying to have me utilize? Why can't I pull it out? Why is it stuck? They feel stuck. My God, what is that? Because you know how like social media can like track you, or you can say you're doing something, or you're at somewhere. It's kind of like one of those things. It's like they utilize that as their way of saying, well, you can look right there. It shows I was just right there. And Look at all these people that tagged me. But I'm getting that it's so organized that it's um it's methodical. It's absolutely methodical the way that this has been planned out. Like they use this social media as almost like saying, I didn't do that. You can check right here. You see where I'm at. You can see it shows that I was right here, and it shows these people tagged me. I wouldn't have been there, but it's a lie. It's all just so they could cover up an affair. Why? Why don't you just get out of the situation? If you're not happy, you leave. Why does that always have to be a thrill to see if you can get away with it? I don't get that. I guess I'll never understand that because I've never cheated, nor have I ever wanted to. If I'm not happy with somebody, I just tell them and I leave. Simple as that, right? So that's what I get with that. That's what I get with that. But this one with Florida, I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. I hope it doesn't happen, but I can't control what the universe does, and I can't control what other people do. So if somebody has already made a plan that that's what they were going to do was sabotage a private jet, I can't stop them. Yep, 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 yep. That was weird. It felt like the whole desk was shifting, and I know it doesn't shift, so that felt weird. All right. Well, I'm at the 142.32 mark. Those have been some interesting readings, some interesting messages coming out. But I can't get past this Florida thing. Now I'm going to be keeping my eyes peeled. I've never had anything like that come through before, so that was a little disturbing for me.
To guess what's on your mind. Yeah, I'm on all the time.
So, you know what I'm going to do? I think I might put in a sneak peek of, so, if if somebody watches this all the way through, they'll get a sneak peek on my latest, on one of my releases before it actually comes out. You'll get to hear it. Should I share it or should I just wait until it comes out? I don't know. I'm kind of like stuck. Because I have written, okay, so I've got, oh, that's just like the first page, right? Oh my God. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have 20 songs that I wrote that are coming out. Um, and of course, I love everything I write, but mm, some of them I just want to share this one so bad. I'm gonna share it. I think I'm gonna share it. I think I want to share it right now because I just want to share it. I just want this. Cabbage Patch Chicks. Um, do I do it? Do I do it?